I had a very interesting chat with a friend a couple of days ago about self-employment. So how to start your own business. And it seems that even though you are for around about 20 years in this business and you have a strong network and a reputation and a lot of skills and have been in leading positions, a lot of people seem to struggle a little bit with starting their business. And I must also say, I can tell from my personal experience as well. So even though you think you have a strong network, you can actually start creating your business from scratch. And the other funny part is that we and those friends and colleagues, they all worked for huge enterprises, for very famous companies with strong names, strong brands. And it was easy for us actually selling these services to other people. And now, since we have to sell ourselves, we seem to struggle with this. And that's a very interesting story actually, because we should consider ourselves being this brand selling a service to others. But it seems to be somehow hard for us to find the starting point. This is a very interesting, and I can just say from my personal experience also, you have to start developing a completely new network to create more or less inbound requests for RFPs. So what didn't work out at all for me and for some others is starting to contact, like cold calls and all this stuff, to start to acquire companies to sell your services. It's really hard though, and I must say it's much easier if you create a certain value, if you show your skills to the outside world, and companies start approaching you to give them this this knowledge and to sell them the services. That's pretty much easier, which doesn't make it easier in general, but I would say definitely easier than compared to cold calls and to start acquiring others. So this is something that I recognized that a lot of people are struggling, even though you consider them to be very strong sellers and very strong from their reputation in the industry. So that's a very, very interesting story, that even them are struggling very much. So if you start your self-employment, don't be disappointed in the first place if it doesn't work out in the first 1, 2, 3 weeks, because you have to work on that. You have to reach out to people, you have to get in contact, you need to spend a lot of time doing networking. That's, I would say, the most important. And then step by step it will start developing. Once you had your first client, they will probably recommend you, and that's how it started. So you have to create somehow a starting point from where you develop your business on. So don't be disappointed. Just keep doing what you love and you'll be successful. I believe in that, definitely.